About 5 most important spiritual books which I found very useful. They will help the seeker in their search for God. They don't have any order because they are written by enlightened master, so they cannot be ranked as 1, 2, 3, etc. I'm telling their name randomly. First, I will talk about Autobiography of a Yogi. This book is the life story of Paramahansa Yogananda. He met many saints in his youth, and whatever spiritual knowledge he received from them is written in the book. This book also introduces a very sacred practice of yoga known as Kriya Yoga. You come to know that Mahavatar Babaji is still in Himalayas for thousands of years and still training very advanced yogis in the mountain near Badrinath. This book greatly encourages to lead a spiritual life. Paramahansa Yogananda did most of his work in US, so he was one of the earliest person to impart yoga to the West, like Swami Vivekananda. Second book is Glimpses of Golden Childhood by Osho. This book explains the childhood of mystic Osho, but in between story you will find great revelations about truth. For example, one of the lines says, existence is made up of stuff called silence. Story is very interesting and you would want to know what happens next. Osho was a fearless mystic who expressed whatever he wanted to without caring for what the society think of him. By reading the book, you will definitely agree that Osho deserved such an extraordinary childhood. Next book is Patanjali Yoga Sutra. This book has been commented by many scholars and you can read various commentaries of this book. I have read Swami Vivekananda's commentary. You can read and grasp the knowledge of yoga through this book, but the book has to be read again and again and probably for whole life. Next book is Gospel of Ramakrishna Paramhans. This book explains the teaching of Ramakrishna Paramhans. This book is originally written in Bengali by Sri Mahendranath Gupta, who called himself Mr. M. English and Hindi editions are also available. I have read this book in Hindi. The Hindi translation is done by Suryakant Tripathi Nirala, which is excellent. Nirala is considered as a great writer in himself. The beauty of this book is that it gives great understanding of devotion. While reading the book, you will see yourself in the presence of Ramakrishna Paramahansa Ji. And the last book I recommend is Bhagavad Gita. This book you can read daily because new meanings will come to you as you progress spiritually. Many writers and saints have many explanations of Gita. All are beautiful, but I like to read Gita by Gita Press Gorakhpur.